Hey, 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 Scorpio. How are ya? It's Tashina the Wishing Moon. I'm going to pull two Oracle cards just to start out, and we'll get the overall energies from that, okay? These are new cards for me. It's this deck right here, and it's amazing. So, too much. Come on. Scorpio for February 2019. One card, please. There we go. I said one. How many are you going to give me? You know what? It's so crazy is that this card came up a couple times for you guys. So I'm going to take this one. Earth. King. So that's probably you guys feeling like you're more grounded. Feeling like you're more part of this world right now. Feeling like you can create anything you want. Feeling really capable, and work might be going really well. It could be that your like just life in general could be feeling really good. Oh yeah. Okay. Cards are falling, guys. Cards are falling. Okay. So Liberator was the additional Oracle card I got. And there's a light attribute and a shadow attribute to this. So you kind of take it whichever way you think it relates to you. The light attribute is freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. The shadow is imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. So I do kind of get this feeling like whole new world from the Earth card, like whole new Earth, whole new world. Like I feel like you guys Scorpios are feeling really capable, like really themselves, very grounded, very liberated from all things that have kept you guys stuck in a certain place before. So yeah, it could be your love life is going well. It could be your work life is going well. It could be, maybe you're growing something. Like I even get this thing. Maybe you're pregnant. Maybe you're getting pregnant, or you want to have a child or something. It could be something like I feel it's growing. I get this energy of growing. Like you could be even growing up a little garden, or starting to think about growing something. Okay. Okay. So we're doing a special spread today. It starts with, there's 7 cards, and it starts with just how you're feeling about the situation, how you're coming in, and how you're feeling about yourself right now. Okay, so you're feeling like the Queen of Pentacles, and I actually kind of feel like this. It came out reversed, but I actually feel like it's this way. I feel like Scorpio is feeling very capable, very loving, very kind, very grounded, very generous. I feel this generosity coming off of you guys. I feel like somehow you have freed yourself of something, and it's making you like almost like your heart is starting to open because you're free, and part of that is being generous and accepting things, and also giving things. Like you're starting to feel, and it doesn't mean money necessarily, but it feels like you're giving of your time even. Like, yeah, I feel like you guys are really open. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. There we go. Okay. So the next card speaks of love. Next card is I can't even keep this card in my hand for some reason. It's jumping all over the place. Okay, the High Priestess. So she came up upright, and she's talking about love, right? So when you're talking about love and the High Priestess, it can sometimes talk about things that are a little bit of the shadow side of things, maybe a little secret. I'm just going to start with that. But the really positive about the High Priestess is that you're in the right spot at the right time. Like her timing is impeccable, okay? The High Priestess doesn't play with her timing. She's like, I'm here. It's because she's completely run on intuitiveness, like intuition. So where she is at the time, at this time, with love at least, is perfect. You're at the perfect spot with love. You're at, you know, you are, even if you don't have love right now, you have the intuition that is perfect for love. Like you're ready. Okay? So here, the next thing is work. Third card is work for Scorpio, 2019, February. How's work going for Scorpio? Oh, all right. Yeah. All right, cool. You know, I didn't expect this Seven of Swords, but I'll tell you what makes sense is the Liberator card next to it, okay? Because it came up in reverse. So the Seven of Swords card is that sneaky little bitch, okay? So it's that person who, like in the middle of the night, they're coming in and stealing some of your ideas, some of your thoughts, some of the things that make you who you are, and they're thinking that they're just gonna like sneak away with it and no one's gonna know, okay? And it came up in reverse. So it's like I'm feeling like there's some kind of and the wish came up with that. So that's the wish card, the fulfillment card, the happiness, like feeling like glee. It's glee. It's like, you know, it's like you're so giddy, that's the word, giddy, you know. So I feel like somebody might have gotten caught you know, trying to steal from you or taking your ideas or whatever, and or even your time. Like I want to say a lot of this reading feels a lot having to do with a lot of time, because when you're talking about something being earthbound, that's almost like earthbound. It has a connotation of time as well, you know. When we're talking about, you know, water or air or fire, things like that, there's not necessarily like a connection to time in any of that. But when you're talking about earth and being, you know, of the earthly realm, it's time has a lot to do with it. So I feel like maybe somebody was even taking your time, like taking, maybe there was someone that was taking advantage of you, maybe advantage of your generosity, of your, or, you know, of how patient you were, you know, maybe you were just too patient, but like there's something that happened that liberated the whole thing. Maybe because you became wiser and you like your intuition now is telling you that you don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to appease anyone, you know. That could be it. I feel like you really are feeling like complete. Look at this. The devil reverse, okay, on the bottom of the deck. Like chains broken completely. I feel like, man, Scorpio is liberated. Scorpio is free. That's the name of that's going to be the title of this. Freedom. Free at last. Like I feel like there's a celebration around it even. Anyways, yeah, so the next card is Central Theme. So this is kind of like just for February, what the central theme is. Okay. All right, so central theme around February is communication. It's around, and it's quick communication, something coming in quickly. You might I might pull another card for that, but like you might be waiting to hear something. You might be waiting to hear some news. You might be, let's see, you might be like, yeah, I feel like you're awaiting some news. You get it. You get the news you want. And it actually looks like it's going to be positive news, like good outcome, whatever you're waiting on. It could be around work. It could be around family. I get work and family from this, and just some positive. You hear back from someone, something really positive. Okay, so let's see. The fifth card is immediate future. Oh, look at that. I'm telling you, Scorpio, you are on fire. Like, the energy feels so good. Like, I almost want to like bathe in it. Like, I'm like, hell yes. Damn. Like, it feels so good. Like, the immediate future is the Fool. It's the leap of faith. Like, I almost feel like you were waiting on something. You're trying to hear back. Maybe it's about a job. Okay, let's say it's about a job. You're waiting to hear back if you got this job, and you know intuitively you got it already. You know, because you beat out all the competition, and the wish that you made is coming because you made it. Your intentions were from a good place. You know, it was from a place of the earth, of like helping people and being kind to people and being like Mother Earth, almost like Father Earth. You know, um, and then you took a leap of faith because you were liberated. You're free. It's so good, so good. All right, six is wishes. The sixth card. Now this is your wishes. You have wishes on the board already, by the way. So it's like, yeah, like your wishes. Oh man, I mean, I could not make this up. Whatever you were stressed out about coming into February, you don't need to stress anymore about it. Yeah, like your wishes were to no longer be stabbed in the back, no longer be hurt by others, no longer be like left for dead, you know? That's what your wishes are. And you don't have to worry about that anymore because you're capable. Like, that's it. Like, you got it all within you. You have the power to move on. You have the power for intuition. You have the power for being grounded. You have the power, you really have the power of the earth right now backing you. Okay, so here's outcome. The seventh card is your outcome card. So for Scorpio, okay. So the devil again. By the way, I'm gonna pull this out too because this is craziness. The devil came out reversed again on the bottom of the deck. I mean, you are cutting some chains. You're cutting some ties that no longer serve you. You're ready to move on. You're ready. You're ready to take the leap. You're ready to go out. This card talks about feeling there's a tension, like this card talks about tension and kind of a need to block your heart and be wary of people, and there's no longer a need for that. And that's kind of like this combo here. Like, I feel like in the past you felt very let down, like people were like listen, I don't know about people. You were, because it didn't show that many people in this reading, but you were in your head about other people. Like, you were in your head thinking that they are just gonna turn their back on me. They're just going to hurt me. They're just going to and you've got this whole story built up, this whole scenario, and then all of a sudden, like in February, like things start changing, and I don't know who liberates you or what happens, but like there's a freedom that comes about. There's a chain that is unchained anymore. Like you actually break the chains. Okay, like amazing. Like really, like your whole thought pattern changes. This is not about action yet. This is not about action yet. You're not at the place of action yet. But the first thing is like your heart and your mind that need to change before you can make action. So that's what's changing for you, Scorpio, in February. Like amazing, amazing shit. Okay. I'm just getting excited because like that's the reading I want. Okay. Like seriously. All right. Okay. And it could be around a relationship. It could be around a relationship. It could really be some that you have this heart-to-heart conversation, this honest discussion about your feelings with somebody, and that's what frees you. You know, you were maybe in your head stressing about it. You were like really defensive about it. You know, your wish was just to, be done with this, secretness, like sneaking away bullshit kind of thing. I don't know. Somebody could have been cheating on you, and it finally comes out in this heart-to-heart conversation, and you feel like a freedom comes over you. Okay, it could be something like that. It could be that you could have been the cheater. Honestly, it could be something like that. With the devil, because I got the devil and this card, the Seven of Swords, that's what I'm going to cheating. It doesn't necessarily mean that. There's a liberation regardless, okay? Whatever it is, there's a liberation. There's a freedom that you receive because of what's going on, because of a conversation that you have. This and this energy is very similar. It's like the information is given to you, the communication is given to you that you needed, okay? To move on. And it could be within the relationship even. Maybe you choose to start over again. It could certainly be, but there's something intuitive that you knew was going on, and it could, and it's just time to break the chains. All right, just time. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry, I got so passionate in that one. Damn. Um, okay, so I have about 5 slots left on my website for some life coaching. So if you get on there, it's thewishingmoon.com. And they're free. It's 20 minutes. I'm starting them next week. And you just have to have a very specific goal that you're trying to achieve, okay? Before you want to get in there. And you just have to put your email in, and then I'll get in touch with you, okay? All right, thewishingmoon.com. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Best of luck and happy freedom. Okay, bye.